With Chris Stonebreaker, I am Steve Montoya, and these are your top 10 plays of the week coming up.
This is the best top 10 plays segment in the business, and that's coming from me. Hands down,
well,
best ever.
Let's prove it right here. Here they are, the top 10 plays of the week. All right, Chris, we're going to start this thing off with a play we're calling the pinball INT. Watch this now closely. Matthew Dobrinsky is going to come in and tip this ball backwards to his teammate Austin Flora, who picks it off. Now, Dobrinsky here looks like he did this on purpose after the deflection, because you can see he extends and punches the ball. He doesn't try to intercept it himself. He punches it backwards. I think he did that on purpose. Play number 10.
Yeah, and the excitement after it actually showed him like, yeah, I did that, coach. Now, this right here is Scott Dirksen of Heston High in Kansas, and he makes a 35-yard one-handed TD grab against Pratt High. And now, you make a one-handed catch, and you make the show. That's standard nowadays.
All right, well, this is another kind of catch that makes our show. It's Brandon Burton out of Sarah High School. Watch him go up high here. Then he's going to spin off the defender, and still he can dive into the end zone for 6. Maybe that's why he's a 4-star recruit playing for a very good team there, as they knocked off Bishop Amat for the win, and plays like that helps you beat a great team down in Southern California.
Is he going to USC?
He's projected to maybe go there, but I don't know about
We don't know now. Yeah, exactly. Now, this is Charles Williams, the running back of Bullard High in California, who runs angry like Adrian Peterson in this top play. 63 yards he goes to the house, leaving bodies on the floor. And right there, as you see, that's one of them. I'm not saying he's Adrian Peterson, but he ran like it in that play, though, Steve.
I see what you did there. Okay. Another catch here, Connor Hayward. We got all sorts of catches. This one, 2 hands, but watch how he keeps his feet into the end zone. Somehow, I don't even know how he does it. He taps his feet there, gets into the end zone, right by the play clock. Watch out, don't get hit, but that's a touchdown. And that's play number 6.
Deshaun Smith of Nature Coast Tech in Florida is listed as an athlete and shows why. Here, after lining up in the Wildcat, he gets the snap, and then he just won't go down, breaking 8 or more tackles, dragging 3 defenders at one time and staying up somehow as the defenders try to bring him down to no avail. 50 yards later, he is in the end zone. Right there, you see 3 of the defenders stacked up on top of each other, hurting themselves right there on the ground. And then there he goes, Deshaun Smith to the end zone.
Wow.
That's what you like to say there. It might not be bad tackling, just good running.
And speaking of tackling, this is good tackling. This is how I tackle you, Chris, when I'm mad at you. And that right here, WWE style. Look how high he is. Slams it down, run it back one more time. We're going to freeze it there. Ouch. That hurts. Nice tackle. Play number 4.
Osiris St. Brown transfers from Servite to Mater Dei after his brother Equanimous graduated last year, and once again, he gives us a top play. Now, Osiris grabs the catch around the back of the cornerback, and then he brings it over the defender's shoulders and then wins the foot race to the end zone for the 80-yard score and number 3 play on this week's list.
Love the hustle there by the opposing linebacker.
Never give up.
No. All right, this one didn't look so hot to start as Trey Hopkins throws it to his receiver. This looks to maybe even be a 5-yard loss, but then when the receiver has the vision to throw it back to Hopkins, Hopkins says thank you very much. He'll follow his blockers down the field. He'll make one more move at the end, and he is into the end zone just as they drew it up, Chris, right there. And
didn't look like the play had much going for it from the beginning. Hopkins didn't put his wide receiver in the best situation.
But Hopkins back there saying, look back here, and he does. It's almost like a bounce pass in basketball right to Hopkins. And Hopkins is a very good athlete, and you could see it here. And that's a very unique way to score 6 points, Chris. That's play number 2, but play number 1 is pretty special.
Now, the number 1 play in this week's top plays is the cornerback Michael Orr from Desert Ridge High School in Arizona. Now, he has no relationship to Blindside Michael Orr, so there's no Sandra Bullock appearance in this show, but you do get an interception from Orr, who is a one-armed cornerback that wrestles the ball away from the wide receiver for the INT and the top play this week in the MaxPreps Top 10 Plays of the Week.
Pretty special all around, Chris. And that's one of those plays right there where you're waking up the next day and you're saying to your coach and your teammates, hey, we got no excuses. Michael Orr's doing it all right there. Definitely deserving of the top play of the week. And we want to see your top plays. Use the hashtag #MPTopPlay.
Thank you for watching the show. This is Steve Montoya. I am Chris Stonebreaker. And keep on clicking on to America's source for high school sports, MaxPreps.com.